Alaskan Languages, Part 2. Koyukan. Koyukon is geographically the most widespread Athabaskan language spoken in Alaska. The Athabaskan language is spoken along the Koyukon and in middle Yukon River in western interior Alaska. In 2007, the language had approximately 300 speakers, who were generally older adults bilingual in English. The total Koyukan ethnic population was 2,300. As of 1978, there were 3 Koyukan language dialects, Lower, Central, and Upper. Lower Koyukan was spoken in Kaltag and Nulato. Central Koyukan was spoken on the Yukon River in the villages of Galena, Ruby, Koyukuk, and parts of Dena'ina, and on the Koyukuk River in the villages of Husilia, Hughes, and Alutiiq. Upper Koyukan was spoken in the Stevens Village, Rampart, and part of Dena'ina. Here's a clip of the Koyukan language. Dena'ina. The Dena'ina language is an Athabaskan language of the region surrounding Cook Inlet. It is geographically unique in Alaska as the only Alaskan Athabaskan language to include territory which borders salt water. 4 dialects are usually distinguished. Upper Inlet, spoken in Ekulutna, Knit, Sustina, and Tyonek. Outer Inlet, spoken in Kenai, Kustatan, and Seldovia. Liamna, spoken in Pedro Bay, Old Liamna, and Lake Ilamna area. And 4 inland, spoken in Nondalton, Lime, and Lime Village. Of the total Dena'ina population of about 900 people, only about 75 to 95 members still speak Dena'ina. James Carey has done a lot of extensive work on the language since 1972, including his edition with Alan Boras of Collected Writings of Peter Kalinfornsky in 1991. Joanne M. Tenenbaum also conducted extensive research on the language in the 1970s. Here's a quick snippet of the Dena'ina language. Upper Kuskokwim. The Upper Kuskokwim language is an Athabaskan language of the Na-Dene language family. It is spoken by Upper Kuskokwim people in Upper Kuskokwim River villages of Nikolai, Telida, and McGrath, Alaska. About 40 of a total of 160 Upper Kuskokwim people still speak the language. A practical orthography of the language was established by Raymond Collins, who in 1964 began linguist work at Nikolai. Since the 1990s, the language has also been documented by a Russian linguist, Andrei Kibrik. Here's a clip of the language.
Huaqqa chakqataqchiki taakut muqit angaqqoqngaatan nliqaataqtua qilaqkaqanka natmunna nautqaataq.
Holikachuk. Holikachuk was an Athabaskan language formerly spoken at the village of Holikachuk on the Inoko River in central Alaska. In 1962, residents of Holikachuk relocated to Grayling on the lower Yukon River. Holikachuk is intermediate between the Deg Xinag and Koyukon languages, linguistically closer to Koyukon, but socially much closer to Deg Xinag. Though it was recognized by scholars as a distinct language in the early 1840s, it was only definitively identified in the 1970s. Of about 180 Holikachuk people, Only about 5 spoke the language in 2007. In March of 2012, the last living fluent speaker of Iñupiaq died in Alaska. Deg Xinag. The Deg Xinag language is a northern Athabascan language spoken by the Deg Xinag people of the GASH region. The GASH region consists of villages of Grayling, Untitled, Shageluk, and Holy Cross along the lower Yukon River in interior Alaska. The language is severely endangered. Out of an ethnic population of approximately 250 people, only 14 people can speak the language. Iñupiaq. Iñupiaq is an Inuit language spoken by the Inupiat people in northern and northwestern Alaska, as well as the small adjacent parts of the Northwest Territories. The Inupiat language is a member of the Aleut language family and is closely related to, but not mutually intelligible with, the other Inuit languages of Canada and Greenland. There are roughly 2,000 speakers. It is considered a threatened language, with most speakers at or above the age of 40.
Alutiiq savatin.
Central Alaskan Yupique. Central Alaskan Yupik is one of the languages of the Yupik family. It turned a member of the Eskimo Aleut language group spoken in western and southwestern Alaska, both in ethnic populations and in number of speakers. The Central Alaskan Yupik people form the largest group among Alaska natives. As of 2010, Yupique was, after Navajo, the second most spoken Aboriginal language in the United States. Yupique should not be confused with the related language Central Siberian Yupik, spoken in Chukotka and St. Lawrence Island, nor Nakwin Yupik, likewise spoken in Chukotka. Central Alaskan Yupik has around 10,000 speakers. Alutiiq. Alutiiq is a close relative to the Central Alaskan Yupik language spoken in western and southwestern Alaska, but is considered a distinct language. It has two major dialects. Konyang Alutiiq, spoken on the upper part of the Alaska Peninsula and on Kodiak Island. It was also spoken on Afognak Island before that was deserted by the people in the wake of the 1964 Good Friday earthquake. Chugach Alutiiq is spoken in the Kenai Peninsula and in Prince William Sound. They have around 200 native speakers. Aleut. Aleut is the language spoken by the Aleut living in the Aleutian Islands, Pribolov Islands, Commander Islands, and the Alaskan Peninsula. Aleut is the sole language in the Aleut branch of the Eskimo Aleut language family. The Aleut language consists of three dialects, including Eastern, Atkan, and Atuan. Siberian Yupik. Siberian Yupik is an endangered Yupik language spoken by the indigenous Siberian Yupik people along the coast of Chukotka Autonomous Okrug in Russian Far East, and in the villages of Savunga and Gambel on St. Lawrence Island. In Alaska, it is estimated that fewer than 1,000 of the 1,200 residents of St. Lawrence Island speak the language, while in Russia, approximately 200 speakers remain out of an ethnic population of 1,200.
Kuya nga atawot kilami pamani Akapini kasani iat hun tawi wakami ko.
Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye.